Good morning, Miss Veronica Chupina. My name is Francisco Javier Solares, and I'm going to present you my um, oral evaluation. Okay, so let's get started. Oral evaluation. My topic is which and who. But before we start, what are the relative pronouns? A relative pronoun is one which is used to refer to nouns mentioned previously, whether they are people, places, things, animals, or ideas. Relative pronouns can be used to join two sentences. There are only a few relative pronouns in the English language. The most common are which, that, whose, however, whomever, who, and whom. In some situations, the words what, when, and where can also function as relative pronouns because there are only a few of them. There are also just a few rules for using relative pronouns. Keep them in mind as you write. Relative clauses are typically introduced by relative pronouns, and the relative pronoun can function as a possessive pronoun, an object, or a subject. When relative pronouns introduce restrictive relative clauses, no comma is used to separate a restrictive clause from the main clause. In American English, the relative pronoun whom is used rarely. You may notice this in conversation, but it is best to use the term when writing to ensure that your work is grammatically correct. Which and who? What's the difference? Which and who are two words in the English language that might appear to be similar when it comes to their meaning, but strictly speaking, there is a very important difference between their usage. Who is normally used to refer to human beings, either male or female. On the other hand, the word which is used to refer to other living beings such as animals, insects, plants, and objects in general. In other words, the word which is used to refer to things and the word who is used to refer to people. One special feature these two words, which and who, share is that they are both relative pronouns. When do we use which? Relative pronoun is used in sentence to link some information the sentence presents to a word in that sentence. The speciality about which is that it is the pronoun that is used to refer to things. Things include every spec people. Here are a few examples to see which is used in different sentences. So let's see a few examples. How when do we use which? Examples using which. The narwhal, which is a type of whale, has a long straight tusk. The dugong, which is a kind of mammal, is sometimes called a sea cow. Last weekend, we went to the aquarium, which now has a collection of seahorses. Coral reefs are like underwater cities, are an important habit for millions of animals. Titanic, which sank in 1912, is now underwater shelter for marine life. This pen, which costs more than you can afford, allows you to write in space. Here I want to say some rules when we use which. Here in this part, in the part that we're using which, you have to use two commas to separate the sentence with this with with the part in the sentence that we are using which. So you see here there are two commas. When do we use who? The relative pronoun who is used in sentence to link some information, the sentence presents to a word in that sentence. Especially about who is that it is the pronoun that is used to refer to people. Now let's look a few examples. Examples using who. My uncle, who visits every summer, is a marine biologist. My cousin Lisa, who is a scuba diving instructor, knows a lot about coral reefs. If you have questions, ask the tour guide, who is an expert on ocean conservation. Marie, who was born in France, writes very well. My uncle, who works at the aquarium, showed us some manta rays. Alice, who's a marine biologist, wants to write a research paper on dugongs. If you see here, like we, we know in with which, who to uses to commas to separate or to remark when we use who or when we use who in the sentence in this case. So this is my presentation. I hope you enjoy it. So good good morning and see you next time.